In the heart of Little Italy, near downtown Edmonton, there is a monument that stands in a quiet park.
No, I don't think it's very well known at all, actually. I didn't know about it until recently, and given my role with the Loyal Edmonton Regiment, that's a little bit surprising.
It's dedicated to the memory of those Canadians who fought and died in a battle that happened 80 years ago in a place called Ortona, Italy.
The Adriatic port of Ortona falls to Canadians of the 8th Army.
The nickname for it was Little Stalingrad, Stalingrad being probably the most brutal combat on the Eastern Front during World War II between the Russians and the Germans.
The fight for Ortona turned out to be one of the stiffest battles of the whole Mediterranean War.
Ortona was looked at as Little Stalingrad.
The Canadians applied all their skill in street and house-to-house fighting, which became so intense that it frequently developed into floor-to-floor combat.
The Canadians produced a pivotal victory for the Allied cause. It came with a hefty price, and Edmonton military units played a key role.
The Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry, the Loyal Edmonton Regiment, and the Canadian Airborne Regiment. All three of those units fought in Italy during the campaign to liberate it.
The Edmonton Pipes and Drums Band is affiliated with those three units and were invited back to Ortona.
The theme behind this trip overseas to Italy was the 80th anniversary of the Ortona campaign.
It's a unique distinction that comes with tremendous responsibility, perhaps more so on this trip, which included many poignant ceremonies and tributes.
Being able to walk some of the same battlefields, go to the cemeteries where many of the members of the regiment have been laid to rest was pretty significant for me.
It was just so touching that, the Canadians are here, and it's like, well, we didn't do that, but we represent the Canadians that were there, and that, to me, that's exactly why I love being part of the band, is being able to do that and go and represent Canada abroad and what we did overseas there.
It's been 8 decades since the Battle of Ortona. However, the Italians make sure to educate the younger generations.
I think so, because they've lived it. We've never had to endure anything like that here.
They don't let their children forget.
It's very impactful that, 80 years later, that they're still teaching generations about what happened there and what the Canadians and the Allies did during World War II to liberate Italy.
Young Italians will continue to learn about what Canadians did in Ortona, but it was also a learning experience for EPS band members.
It was 10 days of learning everything about the Battle of Ortona, and I came back and now I want to know more.
And now, maybe more Edmontonians will realize the significance of this statue in Little Italy.
For us to be able to go there and honor that sacrifice and the relationship that we have with Ortona was extremely satisfying.